Erdogan holds the Netherlands responsible for the Srebrenica massacre. The massacre took place in the presence of the United Nations forces. Is the Srebrenica massacre now repeated under the protection of Turkish forces? In early June 1995, Bosnian Serb forces attacked an area near Srebrenica, which was declared by the UN to be a safe area under the protection of a Dutch battalion of the United Nations. The Dutch battalion refused to allow Bosnian civilians to enter its military base because it is unable to protect them in the absence of air cover. Serbian forces committed a historic massacre of Bosnian civilians. The International Committee of the Red Cross estimated the victims at 8,000 Bosnians. The families of the victims still hold the Dutch battalion responsible for the massacre and accuse it of complicity with the Serbs. In 2017, after a Turkish-Dutch dispute, Turkish President Erdogan invoked the Srebrenica massacre and said Holland holds the responsibility. In a similar context, Turkey has deployed 12 military observation points in Idlib, northern Syria, to ensure the Syrian regime's commitment not to enter the area. In several Syrian regions, the first was the city of Khan Sheikhoun, where the same scenario happened. The Syrian regime forces attacked the area, and dozens of civilians tried to escape to the Turkish observation points, but they prevented them from entering. The Syrian regime forces and the militias of the IRG are still entering the areas where the Turkish observation points are located, and massacres are being committed against the Syrian civilians without intervention by the Turkish forces, in a scene similar to the Srebrenica massacre. In July 2019, the Dutch authorities announced their acceptance of the Supreme Court ruling to hold the Netherlands part of the responsibility of the massacre. Will we ever witness a Turkish court holding the Turkish authorities led by Erdogan responsibility for the new Srebrenica massacre, which is committing in Syria with Turkish protection?